Generally, I look to improve in the games I play. Along with me are many others that try to do the same thing. It's pretty common to look up guides or watch videos of other people playing or providing tips. However, it's less common for people to record their own gameplay and analyze it. In this series, we take a look at 1 or 2 longer fights per video and analyze our mistakes. And maybe this way we can learn together. There's much to take into consideration when you get in a fight in Tarkov, and you can't always make the right decision. But sometimes you can find that you make the same mistake over and over again without being aware of it. I'm LastCorax. We stream over on twitch.tv/last_Corax. Feel free to stop by. It's always nice meeting new people. Let me know if you like this content in the comments below, and consider leaving a like. Now let's take a look at this mess. I'll let him play for a little bit, and then talk about the things that either went wrong or went good. You know, maybe what I'm thinking. Let's go. Okay, we walk onto the roof, jump to the window, and kind of reposition. We got into a little back and forth with that other guy. He saw us at the back of the hallway, and he probably saw me go towards the roof. Now, repositioning is so important in Tarkov, because you don't need to have good aim in order to win fights. Repositioning or flanking, just playing smarter than your enemy, can win you a lot of fights. And even though if we open this door, we come out in the same hallway, just coming at a different spot where people are actually expecting you can still throw them off, even if it's in the same hallway. Now in dorms, you have quite some options to either drop down or enter or leave through a window. Just try to figure out what you can do and try to reposition a little bit. Don't peek too often on the same angle or the same hallway, same door, whatever. Also, we heard the guy wince. You know, we heard his PMC, his character breathing heavy. He was hurt. I don't know if that was the guy we shot. I think it was. I'm not sure. You know, when you hear that, you might want to push out, but we heard another pair of footsteps. Because normally if I hear somebody CMS, I try to be aggressive and try to push him. Because, you cannot move while you CMSing. But since we heard footsteps while he was CMSing, means there has to be another person right there. So if we pushed out then, we probably would have been killed by his friend. So we played it a little bit more tactical, and we're gonna try and push with grenades. But keep that in mind that we heard him wincing. If you pay attention, you can actually hear that after the first grenade explodes, you don't hear him anymore. So that means either he popped a painkiller and it started working at that point, or I killed him. I thought I killed him because to me, I did not hear him use any stim, any painkillers, any morphine. We just only heard him CMS, so I assumed he was dead. Oh, I thought he was in there. Ah, fuck. I think my leg blacked out from the bleed. Oh, I thought he was in there. Alright, we got a few things here, right? The thing we talked about last video of breaking down fights was that we can clear with grenades. That's what we're doing. We're not necessarily trying to kill them. but we're trying to clear a way where we can move out. Crosshair placement. You can see, like, I aim towards the middle of his body, but it's just on the wrong level. Either hit its arms or thorax, whatever. If our crosshair placement would have been higher, who knows? We maybe would have gotten him. And we got 2 light bleeds. My leg and my thorax are dark red. And I did not pay attention to that. Because I also had 2 minor bleeds. I think my leg blacked out. You can see that right before I push out, my leg blacks out. I didn't notice, so I walk out. I'm way too slow. I cannot move back in on time, and that's basically what got us killed there. Like, I'm not saying we would have killed him if that didn't happen, but that's specifically what got us killed right there. So just paying attention to your HUD. I also would recommend, like, the little health screen where you see your body parts. I would turn that on, like, always show. Some people have that on, like, hidden, or like it only shows us when in combat or when something happens, but I would recommend to always leave that on. I also like leaving the stamina bar on so I can see how much stamina I have at any time. Those are things that can really help you. So yeah, my biggest problem there was just not paying attention to what was going on my screen. The crosshair placement, as we said before, it's going to be a big part of these series. Probably going to take me a long while to get through that. It's also like a somewhat older video. Like, I'm noticing I'm getting better at it, but it's still not the way it's supposed to be. And then again, clearing with grenades, you can just use them as a tool to push, or maybe give you a little bit of time so you can retreat. You can use them for other things than killing, and paying attention to your surroundings. We heard the guy CMS, but we were another pair of footsteps. If we just focus on the CMSing part, we would have pushed, not be ready for the second guy, and we probably would have died.